Is your car shaking or feeling weak like it has suddenly lost its muscle while you are trying to merge onto the highway? This frustrating experience is often caused by the P0203 trouble code, which indicates a malfunction in the cylinder number 3 injector circuit. This is a generic powertrain code, which means it applies to all modern vehicles made after 1996, but the specific way you fix it might change slightly if you are driving a Ford versus a Honda. When your engine is running, the powertrain control module is like a conductor leading an orchestra, and it is responsible for telling the fuel injectors exactly when to spray gas. To do this, the computer monitors the voltage in the circuit very closely. When the injector is turned on, the computer expects to see the voltage drop to zero, or what we call a low state. When the injector is switched off, the computer expects to see it jump back up to battery voltage, which is about 12.6 volts. If the computer detects that the voltage is staying high when it should be low, or if the electrical resistance is too high or too low, it triggers the check engine light and stores this code. You will definitely feel this while driving, because a failing injector circuit causes a misfire, which makes the engine run very rough and kills your acceleration. The most common cause is simply a bad fuel injector, but you cannot rule out a broken wire or a short in the harness that has rubbed against the engine block. In rare cases, the powertrain control module itself might have a fried driver circuit. To start the repair, you should use a digital volt-ohm meter to check the resistance of the injector itself to see if it matches the factory specifications. You also want to check the connector for at least 10 volts of power with the key on. A great trick is to swap the injector from cylinder 3 with the one from cylinder 2 to see if the trouble code moves to the new cylinder. If the code changes to P0202, then you know for sure the injector is the problem. If the code stays the same, the issue is in the wiring or the computer. If you are not comfortable probing sensitive electronics or handling fuel lines, it is time to see a professional technician who can use a specialized tester to verify the circuit. Fixing this quickly is important, because a misfiring engine can eventually damage your expensive catalytic converter.